The Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. I'm glad that I've come to join all of you honorable colleagues to mourn the death of a great man, Mzee Moses Ali, whom I used to call Papa. During his primary, before primary, he told me he wanted to stand. I told him, but you look weak. He said, no, I'm not weak. He said the people will decide. So we went to the primary. In Adjumani, they had two factions. One was led by the commissioner now, Honorable Ababuku, and then he had people who were supporting him. So they were fighting, and he was almost losing that election. But His Excellency, the President, said, I can't let my brother, who cannot speak louder, be bruised by young people. Please go and join his side. So we won that election. Then in the general election, still they fronted the people against him. When they fronted the people against him, the president said the day before election, go back to Adjumani and conclude the game. So we won the game. So he has died. But I remember when I was in Adjumani he said, Barugahara, I'm giving you 2 goats. I'm not giving you as a minister, but as my son. Put them in your farm. I said, but Mzee, I have a Land Cruiser. I cannot carry goats. He said, I will give you a pickup to deliver goats from Adjumani.
Let's conclude on that.
To deliver goats from Adjumani to Kampala, probably you need fuel of $1 million, and the goat is 300,000. But he said, this is a gesture. So that is how kind he was. But he said we should work on the bridge. I tell MK, PLU, our government, if this government doesn't do it, we work on the bridge between Moyo and Adjumani, and we shall do that. So let's honor all elders when they are alive. Right Honorable Speaker, I want us to honor the elders like Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. We should not talk good about them when they go. We should honor them when they are alive, and we should give them whatever they want when they are alive. God bless all of you. May your soul rest in peace.
Honorable Ongalo, Obote. I know there are some classmates here, and I will give you one minute.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. On behalf of the people of Teso, whom I represent in Cabinet, the people of Kalaki, and also the people, other members of OPM, who were General Moses Ali's second family, send their condolences to this house. The Honorable Alice Kaboyo and the Honorable Namuyangu. Right Honorable Speaker, it has been said that the difference between a politician and a statesman is that the politician is that person who is defined by a single-mindedness of purpose in the pursuit of an ideal for which they are willing to sacrifice everything. And that a statesman is a person who is willing to sacrifice that ideal for the sake of peace and unity.
Honorable Robin Arwakojo, the Chair, Defense and Internal Affairs. This matter is defense related.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. On behalf of the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs, and on behalf of the people of Gomba West and on my own behalf, I would like to pay tribute to General Moses Ali and to thank him for being the soldier that he was. He really meant very good for the army, and we are proud of him. And also, I liked his sense of humility. He went to law school and bonded with the students. He was one with them, and it didn't matter. He was also a student of LDC, and so he was part of our profession. I must mention that I saw him when I was young. He was a friend of my father's when he was a minister, and we were going through primary school. And so he encouraged us with our education. But as a committee, we extend condolences to HE, the President, to this House, to the family, and to the people of Adjumani. Rest in peace.
The minister, the general lying before us was a minister of youth at one point, and also minister of finance. So let me allow the youth minister now, and we compare, and remind ourselves that even General Ali was a youth like now this minister here. Youth minister, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. This is my maiden speech, and I am honored to pay tribute to General Moses Ali, and on behalf of all the young people of Uganda, and on my own behalf, we are the beneficiaries of the peace, the security, and the stability, and the sacrifices that were made by leaders like him. We are grateful, honorable colleagues, one, for the foundation that was laid by them. And if there is one thing that has been moving around, there's a statement from the time of his demise that has been going around that the general among us. For me, that depicts the highest level of humility. And if there's one key lesson we learn from his leadership, is that true leadership is indeed a covenant of service to the people. And
Thank you. Honorable Minister of Finance, General Moses Ali, for the record, in this NRM government, he was the first Minister of Youth, 1986. This is now 40 years later. We should thank God for the gift of life and for the stability. Minister of Finance, former? Okay, as is pondering, let me bring Aringa North.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to pay a word of condolence to General Moses for the service he has rendered to West Nile and Uganda at large. General Moses is a liberator and a peacemaker. He fought to bring peace and tranquility in West Nile. Yumbe was as the Lwero Triangle was in central Uganda. When NRM was fighting in Lwero Triangle, General Moses was also fighting in West Nile, and Yumbe was the base. And in that due process, a lot of distractions were done in Yumbe district and West Nile at large. We therefore appeal to the government. We thank the government for compensating the people, the ex-veterans.
Arua City.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Allow me to join my colleagues in paying tribute to our fallen hero. Right Honorable Speaker, indeed it's so sad that West Nile has lost a hero, a cock, and a culture man. Late General Moses Ali, a lot has been said about him. How I wish that we could have late Moses Ali Memorial Lectures, such that all these good things talked about him could be, we could be educating the young ones, also reminding ourselves of his services to this country. And though he's gone, his contributions, development, and services to the people of West Nile and this country will always be remembered. May his soul rest in peace.
Now, I have Honorable Jim Wezi. You were classmates, you were a general. Tell us about, by the way, should respect some people who go to school when they are, especially when you are doing law. If you think it's a piece of cake, you also eat.
Thank you very much, especially LDC is not an easy course. Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity to talk about a great man lying before us here, late Right Honorable General Moses Ali, a freedom fighter and one of those who opposed bad governments. I want to mention about 5 points. One, he was a brave man. He stood up to Idi Amin, as you know, until Amin dismissed him from the army, and thanked the president for reinstating him in the National Army and promoting him up to the rank of a general, which he loved so much.